Hello everyone and welcome back to GDH Gaming channel, where I bring you the FIFA 17 player career mode. As promised in my channel update slash future plans type video that I put up earlier today or yesterday, depending when I upload this. But here it is, and as you can see, I am playing for Newcastle. Newcastle last season disappointing, got relegated, but under Rafa Benitez they show great promise, and they seemed interested in me after impressing in an exit trial, after being let go by my dream club of Bradford. I'm joking about Bradford, but in all seriousness, we are playing at Newcastle this season, at least until January, but we'll have to see what's happening. So let's have a look at the league expectations, and the manager wants us to get a average league match rating of 6.7 or better. That is definitely achievable, and as you can see there, we're 71 rated, so we should be challenging for the first team striker role. Goals, he's expecting us to score 10 goals this season, so that is showing promise that he is going to use us in quite a few games, and that will help our progress. Assists, get 5 assists. Honestly, I have no target for assists because I don't think a striker should be setting up assists unless they are a creative striker, which I don't see myself being, but we'll have to wait and see until we get out on the pitch. And shots to goals conversion percentage, maintain no less than a 11% shots to goals conversion rate. That seems pretty easy, but that'll probably backfire on me. Okay, so we've had a look at the league expectations. Now let's have a look at the squad ranking. Now currently I am down in 23rd. Okay, but let's have a look at the players who I will be rivaling this year. So we've got Dwight Gale, who is killing it for Newcastle in real life, but can he kill it on the game? Hopefully not in my case, but hopefully for the team that he can. Mitrovic as well, same rating as Dwight Gale, but just as much of a threat to me. He's not quite as good as Gale in real life, in my opinion anyway. I'm pretty sure most people would think that as well. Daryl Murphy. Now, I assume that with the amount of strikers that are in this squad, we could be playing 2 strikers up front in a formation. Hopefully that is right, because Dwight Gale and Mitrovic would start. That would leave Daryl Murphy as the backup striker. Hopefully over pre-season and the first few games we can try and overtake Murphy in the squad ranking against our rivals. And 65 rated Vukic, I think that's how it's said, Vukic. Yeah, I don't see him threatening any of us four at the top of the striker rankings. I say top, well, I'm second from bottom. Anyway, that is out of the way. So we do have competition at Newcastle that we will need to sort out. Fixtures, we will be hopefully making our full debut against Fulham in the Championship. Now my main aim in this season is to get the team promoted and to grow my player to at least, I'd say, 75 rated. Now we are 71 rated at the moment, but we do have a few things. Well, I have a few things that I need to mention. One, the difficulty for this career mode will start on professional. Now professional might sound really easy, and trust me, it is, but that's when you're playing as a whole team. I have trialled playing player career mode before, and as you guys not as good rated, world class is just a bit too hard, and and honestly, I don't want the gameplay to be boring. I want us to do well, and I want it to be a bit of a challenge, but I don't want it to be boring, so that no one will want to watch the video, because that would just mean it's a waste of time of me making these videos. And also, yeah, if we find it too easy, I will make it harder. So, first training session, nothing happens there. I've just remembered that training gets crap in player career mode. But we have a game on Sunday the 3rd of August in our pre-season tournament, which is against Genk. So I've been picked for this match, so I'll see you guys in the game. Okay, so we are here in the game, and this is an important game because this is where it all really starts for us. It is only a friendly, but if we can maybe score a goal or just have a really good game, that might put us ahead in the squad ranking. And we've just committed a foul there. Poor timing. Yeah, so hopefully we can influence the game in a positive way and get up that squad ranking, because that is important. Pass it on to GDHgaming. Oh, I'll have it back. Oh, tackled at last minute. I thought that could have been the moment there, but it remains 0-0, and unfortunately we can't get our first goal in a Newcastle shirt. Come short for it. It's a GDHgaming. Inside the box now. Oh, just wide. Oh, I really thought that was it then. We beat our man with a fake shot and finessing it. Oh, that was close. Just wide of the post. Still 0-0. We try get it clear, but it's gone back out to your own end. Passes it to that guy. Oh, and that's in the box, and that's a penalty. No complaining about that. That is a blatant and clear penalty, and hopefully we don't go 1-0 down. Obviously it is only a friendly, but still we do want to, I suppose we want to be winning rather than losing, and hopefully the keeper can pull off a save here, or he just misses. He steps up and scores. No efforts made from the keeper to dive. He thought he was going down the middle, but the striker, the penalty taker, kept his cool there, and that was a well placed penalty right in the bottom corner. Can't really argue with that. We haven't really been dominating this game, and it's now 1-0 to them. GDHgaming. Oh, almost struck back straight away then. I was thinking that actually the ref might have taken it back for the foul that was on me. Oh, that is close. He did the right thing to shoot from there. There was nothing much else on. Unfortunately though, can hit the target, and it's still 1-0. Slipped inside to me, and we have a goal. It's quite lucky, but I'll take goals however they come. They all count, and I should have finished first time really, but nah, that was a poor strike, but it comes straight back out to us, and it's an open net we can't miss. 1-1, can we push for a winner now? This two striker formation seems quite positive. Won it back now. Oh, and we've turned it around, and I have a brace now. Doing the dab there. I won't continuously do the dab, by the way, for people who hate the dab. It's just a force of habit, because I always do it when I'm playing on Ultimate Team to annoy the opponent, but call me what you like. But either way, we we've scored 2 and I'm speechless. We've just turned it around, and Gouffran has definitely been a great substitution that the manager's made. Look at that, 2 goals in 2 minutes on our debut here, and if we can make an impression like that in the Championship, some Premier League clubs might come calling for our signature. You never know. And I'm through on goal here. Chance to round off my hat-trick, and I miss. Oh no. Oh no. Premier League clubs will not come calling for my signature if I'm finishing like that. I thought it was too good to be true, but instead it just stays at 2-1. Jose Perez. I've called for it. And straight at the keeper. Why is my player shooting with his left foot? But that rounds off the game, and it's not a convincing win, but we definitely did have a lot of chances in that game, and we took 2 of them. We probably should have got a hat-trick with the chances that we had though. Overall, I am happy. We won. We got 2 goals. You know, you can't win them all, as they say. But obviously, in this case, it was shots on goal that we didn't score and put away. But yeah, positives to take from that game. We created a lot of chances and we scored. Let's have a look at what the manager had to say to us. And we got man of the match. That is good. Okay, so. Burying that shot first time showcased your ability. Attempt to pass the ball rather than giving up possession to your opponent. That's something that we'll need to work on. Excellent foresight in finding teammates in the open space. Excellent job in taking the opportunity and scoring from inside the box. Okay, so we have another training session, and hopefully we'll get some good results in this and boost our progress even further after scoring them 2 goals in the last game. We've gone up to 72 rated now, and I think it's time we change up our appearance because well, we've got the EA Sports boots and they're just tragic. So I kind of like boots that go with the kits, so they go with the kit quite nicely. Adidas Ace 16.1 Stellar Pack. Might consider them. Also, they sort of go with the kit a lot actually. I might go with these. Ace 17 Plus Checkered Black. Or these. Do you know, I think I'm gonna go with the these ones, the checkered black boots, Adidas sock, laceless, whatever you want to call them. We'll go with them, and we'll untuck our shirt because who tucks their shirts in these days? So we have our next game against Empoli, I think that is. So hopefully I'm selected, and yes we are. Oh, and before we play the game, let's check our squad ranking. So we've gone up to 4th, and we're the top striker. But that is, I think, just based off of form, and none of the other strikers have played. So they're all on 6 still. But we got man of the match in the last game, and if we continue that, hopefully we'll be Newcastle's first choice striker come the start of the Championship. Okay, so it's a rainy night here at Stadio Classico, and we're playing the Italian team of Empoli in this match. Hopefully we can continue the run of form that we had from the first game where I scored 2. We turned it around to come from 1-0 down to win 2-1. Here we go. Me and Perez linking up well, and oh, we hit the post. A chance come from sort of nothing there. I won the ball back and took a shot from the edge of the box, and unlucky that didn't go in, but it's still 0-0. We could have got the early goal there. He's played me through, and I'm in on goal now. Gonna have to hit this with my left foot straight at the keeper, and Bamba clears it. we've won the ball back here. Jose Perez scores, and we get an assist for that, I think. Yeah, it says we made a key pass, so I guess we got the assist for that. I don't see why we wouldn't have. Good perseverance there, and we drew a foul there, so we would have had a free kick if Perez didn't take that chance. And it's 1-0, and we've got off to a much better start than we did last game, but it's still all to play for here, because a 1-goal lead, as we saw in the last game, might not be big enough. Have it in the box here. Oh, and Costa blocks it. Oh, we could have scored there, but we couldn't get the shot off. I'll call for it in the box though, and it's come towards me, and I think Amiobi ended up heading that. Yeah, he did. And it's out for a goal kick. Unlucky. We've got the ball. Nothing much on though. I'll pass it back to. We have it here. And oh yes, nice goal. Came from almost nothing there again. Aaron's or Amiobi passed it through. I think it was Aaron's passed it through, and that's a good finish there. Similar to one of our goals in the last game, and it's now 2-0. So we've got a comfortable lead. And we are making a name for ourselves in this pre-season tournament. 2-0. A handful for defenders, apparently I am. We've had 5 shots in this game. Oh, and I've got the ball here. Can we counter-attack? My guy just doesn't have the pace here. I'm going to have to pass it. Oh, and I'll ask for it back here. And we're through on goal pretty much. Can we finish? Yes, we've finished. We have another brace. 2 games in a row, and it's 3-0 now. And could we be putting the difficulty up to world class for the start of the championship? Because I must admit, I'm not finding it too difficult. Play it out wide to Aaron's. Aaron's tries to send me, and I've run onto it here. Not many men around me though. Aaron's taken down, and that's a penalty. And will we get a chance to get a hat-trick, or will Perez take it? Yeah, he's just slipped there. That's a bit harsh to give that a penalty, but who is taking it? And I am not taking it. It's gonna be Perez, I think. Hopefully he scores, and he has missed, and that is why I should be on penalty duty. We had the golden opportunity to make it 4-0 and really prove our dominance, but it wasn't to be, because Perez took it instead of me. Aaron's plays through me, and we have our hat-trick. On the second time of asking there, we scored, and I was actually surprised that I scored then actually, but we've got 5 goals in 2 games in this pre-season tournament, and hopefully the championship won't be as easy as this. We might have to put the difficulty up, but look at that outside of the boot, look at that technique. P-roller, pretty much. But having a lot of fun in this European Shield, scoring 5 goals, and I've been directly involved in every goal that we've scored in this. Oh, and I'm getting substituted here for Alexander Mitrovic. I've had a good game, hat-trick, probably a 10.0 rating, as it normally is when you get hat-trick. But it's a chance for Mitrovic to show that he should be in the team over me. So let's simulate the rest of the match. We should comfortably win that game, and we've unlocked the long-sleeved shirt there. And finishing +1 from a hat-trick. So we're now still 72 rated, but closer to the 73 rating. Our next match is against Bordeaux in this pre-season tournament, which I'll play in the next episode. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please smash the like button and subscribe for more videos just like this. I will see you soon. Goodbye.